Okay, hi folks. So we're back again with another session with Tiger Lily. So gonna do things a little differently. So in the previous videos of sessions that we've had, I would record a session and we would work on a certain stage for the first time with her, just to see how she goes. And then I would do a couple of sessions just off camera, just working on the same thing over the course of a few days. But this time I'm recording basically the next session straight after the one that we did last time in the previous video. Just because now that we're up in the saddle and moving around, I think that these next few sessions, things are going to happen quite quickly and stuff. So I didn't want to risk doing stuff off camera and then end up like missing going for the first trot or something if she wanted to go up into a trot. So I want to try and get these next sessions just sort of recorded one after the other. In the last session, things went very, very well. We were in the grass round pen for the first time, and Tiger Lily, that was our first time getting like a proper walk and move around in the saddle. So she did very well. She spooked a couple of times, but she relaxed and recovered very, very nicely. She didn't completely charge off or anything like that. And then after a little while, we managed to get a nice couple of little just calm walking around, and she went up into a tiny little trot in the end. So in this session, we're just going to pick up from where we left off. I'm going to start off working a little slowly, just sort of warm up, seeing how she's feeling, just making sure she's not feeling too nervous or anything like that. And then hopefully we can try and get her moving a little bit. It would be great if we go up into a trot. So we'll just see how things go. I'm also going to try and in the last session, whenever I felt her like picking up speed quite a bit and getting very, very nervous, I would instantly go straight into bringing her head around, pushing her back end around, and taking her in tight circles just to try and get her to sort of run all that energy out of her, all that nervous energy. This time my plan is that if she does sort of pick up speed a little bit, I'm not going to instantly try and bring her down or slow her down. That's my thoughts anyway. We'll see how well that goes. I want to try and just sort of go with her a bit more and just see how things go from there. Right. Yes, and the flies are out today. There's a good girl. So again, as I say, we're just going to take it nice and slow. When I get up into the saddle, I'm not going to push or anything like that. I'm just going to stay nice and steady and just give her a minute, just so she doesn't think about just sort of instantly charging off the minute I get into the saddle. Yeah, and the flies are being a real bother. Right, And then we'll bring the head around, see if she'll bring the head around without moving the legs. Lovely, yes. And having a wee smell of the feet. And let's see. Up and over, and bring the head in around to the right hand side. Yeah, good girl. Good girl. There we go. There's good girl. Right. Now, I'll just start and lovely. Good girl. And around the other side. Lovely. Well, this is an absolutely huge improvement already. And of course there she gets freaked out because I'm talking over the top of her. Okay. There we go. So as we're walking along, see, the minute I start to just talk and chat away, she starts to pick up her energy and get a bit nervous. Well, hopefully after a while she'll just get used to that. Now, as I'm squeezing along, we're just sort of walking along nice and relaxed. I'll take my legs away from her side and just sort of stop putting pressure on her, stop squeezing her, and we'll see if she will just sort of come down to a nice stop. So legs away. Lovely. Good girl. Good girl. Lovely. And other side. Good, so yeah, if you want to turn around there, that's fine, but I'll turn you back here and you'll just go around. So I'm trying to use my legs as much as possible before having to rely on using the lead rope. So there, pressing with the left foot. There we go. We get a little step. Lovely. And then let's see if she'll bring your back end around a wee bit more. Like that. Very nice. Good girl. Very good. And now, so I'm going to use my left foot, and we're just going to push her front shoulder and see if she'll just move away from the pressure. There we go. And relax. Good. Good girl. And again. And then both legs and walking forward slightly. So I know hopefully the camera can get some of these bits out towards the edge. Hopefully the majority of this will be in frame. Again, coming around. Good. That's it. And then let's see. So she's moving over this way a wee bit more because Charlie's over there in the corner. I thought since he provided such nice emotional support in the last video, I thought it might be handy to keep around today. So legs away, leaning back, and she comes to a stop. Lovely. That's good. And then we'll just let her rest for just a wee minute. We'll not ask her to do anything over her. Just give her a wee second. There's a good girl. There's a good girl. Okay, and then we'll go around the other way. Now, I wonder, can we start and pick up the energy a little bit? So as we're going along, I'll just start and give her just a little bit more of a squeeze. There we go, good. Yeah, good girl. Good girl. There we go. First little, well, I guess second little trot. You did like 3 strides of a trot in the first, in the last video. There we go, that's very good. Yep. Good. There we go. That's it. And easy. Good. Okay. There's a good girl. And then we'll go back to just bringing your head around. Lovely. Yep. Very nice. So yeah, I want her to be able to bring her head around just to a nice little light pressure without having to wrench her head around. Just keep her nice and light. Very nice. Good girl. Yeah. Okay. And then we'll walk on. And then let's see if we can try for another little trot. Good. Yep, come on, you're doing really well. Good girl. Good girl. Okay. Yep, walk on. That's you. And then, good girl. That's it. And then up and over. And then we'll see if we can get a trot on this side. So, we'll good. And then we'll just walk on. And bring the hips around. Good. And again. Come on. Okay, and ready? So not as, there we go. A little bit, not as good this side. Okay. And then bring your head around this way. Good. There we go, good girl. Yeah, you're doing very well. Yeah, give you a wee rest for a second. Okay, and we'll walk on. Charlie! Charlie's gonna photobomb again. Hey? Hello, boy. Alright, come on. Okay, and on we go. Good. On we go. Yep. Hey, come on. Good. Yep. 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 Oh dear. Well, that hasn't gone terribly well, has it? Yeah, I bet. So yes, she's very not good on the right side. Good. All right, and we'll walk on. See, she's very, very good on this left side, but very sticky on the right. Oh dear. Well, let's just try this side a bit more. There we go. That's very good. And easy. That was good. That was lovely. And then bring your head around this side. There you go. Good girl. Good girl. Okay, we'll walk on. Well, there we go, folks. I've had my first buck off of tiger lily. It was bound to happen sooner or later. Yep. Good girl. Indeed. Good girl. But yeah, I mean, so she's doing really, really well. Aside from that one time, I would say that's mostly my fault. I was pushing her a little bit too much, pestering her too much, and yep. And so, you know, she probably didn't feel like she was in a comfortable position to trot. I mean, as I was saying, going around this right hand side, she was feeling very, very rough. So, and it doesn't really help that the ground here is not great. So I guess I could have kind of anticipated that if she was going to get angry and try and throw me off, it would have been on that right hand side. But I'd say that's a brilliant session today. We've managed to get walking nice and comfortably. We've managed to push up into a trot. She's coming to a stop as soon as I take my legs away and stop putting pressure on her. She comes down and brings herself to a stop, which is absolutely brilliant. And she's very nice and light in her head. She's bringing her head around with just a tiny little bit of pressure which is lovely. So she's really nice and responsive. Just a few more rides now, and hopefully we'll be bringing ourselves up into canter. Right. Oh, yeah. Good girl. Good girl. Mwah. Yes. Yes. Good girl. All right. Do you want to come over? All right, guys. Thank you very much for watching. If you've watched this far, I hope you'll give the video a like. Feel free to comment whatever you liked, whatever you didn't like, any criticisms and stuff. I'm more than happy to read through and take things into consideration. But yeah, I'm very happy with how today went, and we'll see you next time. Yeah.